should high value men be able to date multiple women? You lead the show for us. What you think about this, man?
Man, it's a real sensitive topic, man, because every guy feels like they're high value, and women, feel like they don't want to share men, and it's not up to the women. It's up to us, really. So first, you have to ask yourself, what is a high value man? Like what is the definition? Because there's actually levels to it. Because you could be a high level guy and having a 9 to 5 or having a really good career, having your own house, having your own crib, and you feel like you're above a good percentage of guys. You right. And then you have other group of guys that feel like, okay, I'm a millionaire, multi-millionaire, I could do what I want. It's different levels. So like, okay, what is your definition of how high value man? That's the first. So like every guy that considers themselves a high value man, you don't deserve to have multiple women, because you have to be able to afford, right? You have to be able to afford high, like it's not just a cheap thing, because just by having one chick, that like just imagine how much it costs. You know how much it costs. Like just think about how much you put into dates, how much time comes into like energy, how much sex you got to give her. So like adding another one to that, right? That's just a whole, like, do you even have the time, energy? Do you have it? Because this is not an easy task, right? When you say high level, right, high value, right, you have to actually live by that. You have to actually stand on that. This ain't just, oh, I'm just a regular guy and I got money and I feel like I can have multiple women. No, it's more to that. It's about, living a certain way, right? And you have to treat women a certain way, because you can't just have these, multiple women and treating them like shit, right? Because what I'm saying, they're gonna leave you eventually.
So what do you think? What do you consider as a high value man? What would be your definition?
My definition is, I would say, a guy that has it going on financially. One, you have to be stable financially, and when I mean financially, I mean millionaire. You know what I'm saying? High six figures, right? You don't have to, make 100,000. You could possibly, depending on where you live at, but I would say a millionaire status. A guy that's fit, right? You know what I'm saying? A guy that has his mental straight, physical straight, spiritual straight, and sexual. Because how can you be high value and you suck at sex?
Yeah. See, I 100% agree with that, bro. See, this is the reality, fellas. Fellas, women will not share men that they see as equal. It ain't happening. If she sees you as being on her same level, or even if you're just a little bit above her, that's not good enough for her to want to compete and share you with other women. Like you said, bro, you have to be making a lot of money. She has to feel lucky for her to even be in your life. You have to be at a status where you can take her all over the world, do whatever you want, for her to feel like, okay, this is a guy that what I'm getting from him is so valuable that I don't mind being a main chick, being a side chick, just to be a part of his life. Right. If you're living on your mama's couch, women are not going to be happy sharing you, bro.
Right.
Women, they're not even going to give you that option. You better you need to give them a relationship quickly. All right. So
no, let me say this. Let me say this right now. Perception is a motherfucker. Because with me, like, okay, I'm perceived like, okay, he got money. You know what I'm saying? He got shit going on. Like, but with me, like, I don't have to spend money with these women. Women, they make this perception of me. Yes, I have money, but my character, my personality, like I walk with this chip on my shoulder, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got it. But you don't necessarily have to spend any money when it comes to just dealing with women. You just have to have a certain presence about yourself. And when women notice that, that's when they attract to you. Like now you're separating yourself like, okay, yeah, he's not on my level. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to separate yourself from these other guys. Cause when you ain't got no money, you kind of act like you ain't got no money. Right.
Right. Yeah.
So go ahead.
Nah, that's facts. It's okay. Forget the money aside, right? It starts with mindset, right? Who you are as a person.
Yeah.
if you could have $1 billion, but if you still let women walk all over you, it won't matter. You're not high value, right? You're not a guy that she's still not going to respect you, right? So it's how you look at yourself, how you carry yourself, the self-respect you have for yourself. But on top of all that, being able to provide experiences. I'm so sorry. Women are not going to want to share you. You could have the best mindset in the world, but if you can't give her experiences as a girlfriend, like you saying, how you treat these girls, if you can't give them that experience, they're not going to be happy sharing you, right? They're not going to be, it's not even going to be an option to share you because, hey, they feel like your sex is equal to their sex, or what you're getting from them is equal to what they're getting from you. Women have to see you as such a catch that just being a part of your life is such a return on investment. Right. That's the only time they're gonna be able to feel comfortable wanting to share you. All right, man. Let's get it. So we both agree on that, man. You got to be making some money. You got to be making some money. You can't be a broke boy. Talking about some. You want women to share you. It ain't happening.